After fertilization, many changes will occur in the flower. So all those changes which are taking place in the flower are the part of post fertilization event or post fertilization changes. So let us see the parts of the flower. So let's take up the non-essential organs like calyx and corolla. Generally these two parts will get degenerated or they will wither off. But there are some exceptional cases where persistent calyx is present. Persistent calyx means the calyx remains with the fruit after fertilization also. Such type of persistent calyx can be seen in examples like physalis and solanum, datura, capsicum. So these are some exceptional cases where persistent calyx is present. And what is the fate of stamens? Stamens will also fall off. As like the calyx and corolla, they also fall off. The stamens will also fall off from the plant, from the flowers. Then in the female structures, stigma and style, these two structures will also fall off, while ovary will remain persistent. So this ovary will be converted into fruit wall or fruit. Otherwise we can also call it as pericarp of the fruit. And the ovules which are present inside the ovary are converted into seeds. So these are the changes where the ovary is converted into fruit wall or pericarp, while ovules are converted into seeds. And the individual parts of the seeds are formed from individual parts of the ovule. That means some parts of the ovule are modified into parts of the seeds here. So let us see the other changes which are taking place as a result of fertilization process. There is one plant belonging to, we can say majority of the Asteraceae family members like Tridax, sunflower. In these plants, the calyx is persistent and it is like a hairy structure, hairy and persistent. This hairy persistent calyx is called as pappus. Pappus is a structure which will help in dispersal of the fruits and seeds in the form of parachute mechanism. So if you observe some cottony materials which are blowing in the air, so if we catch and identify, observe that one, in the base of that cottony structure we can see small dark brownish colored structure, that is a cypsela fruit. Cypsela fruit of Asteraceae family members. So that fruit is carried by the cottony material. That cottony material is nothing but hairy persistent pappus. So this is one special mechanism or special structure that can be observed in the Asteraceae members as a result of post fertilization changes. The zygote, which is formed as a result of syngamy, that will be converted into embryo, while the primary endosperm nucleus, which is triploid, will be converted into endosperm. This structure is also triploid, and the parts of the ovule are converted into the parts of the seeds. Already we said, that is the hilum of the seed will remain as hilum of the ovule is retained as a hilum of the seed. The micropyle of the ovule is present as a small open or opening of the seed. And of course hilum is a part by which the seed get attached with the fruit wall. It is an opening like structure which will help in attachment of the seed to the pericarp of the fruit. And funiculus or funicle of the ovule is converted into stalk of the seed. So like that some changes are taking place. And one more thing, the integuments, that is outer and inner. So, outer integument and the inner integument. The outer integument is converted into testa of the seed, whereas inner is converted into tegmen of the seed. So, these are the changes which are taking place, and the nucellus which is remnant, that is diploid in condition. So, this will be converted into perisperm, which is also a nutritive tissue as a result of post fertilization changes. So, these are some of the other changes which we can observe in the as a result of post fertilization changes in the angiospermic plants.